Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are continuing with the Blood and Wine DLC. And I'm trying to remember the last thing that we did. That's right, at least one of the things that we did on the last stream was investigate the mystery of the person that got crushed by a cow. And we're actually back at that quarry now, it looks like by the screenshot. That's right. We figured out the mystery of the cow. It was some draconid that dropped the cow on one of the mine workers, or quarry workers rather. And then everything was supposedly good after that, except for the foreman guy was like, hey, I got something else with like some, I think they were like missing shipments or missing envoys or something. I can't remember. Anyways, let's go over our quests and we can figure it out. So we have big feet to fill. This is the one I was just talking about. Talk to the foreman at the quarry. Yeah, something else has gone wrong. We still need 2 cards for our Skellige deck. We need to complete 12 more contracts for the Camerlengo. And I still don't know which ones I apparently did. Some merchants needed help with monsters, I guess. No place like home. We need to continue to restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. So I've got a guest room refurbishment that's currently in progress. We need to wait 2 days for. We've got the Wine Wars stuff, where we need to clear out the evil vines at both vineyards. And then there's that third party that actually started it all, which is this Wine Wars, the Deus and the Machina. There can only be one. We need to do some sort of test of virtue at Lac-c'est-la-Vie. We have a vintner's contract for Ducaton Crest. And we have our Witcher contracts. Feet as cold as ice. This is the one where we need to find Francois, the guy who went to slay some monster for his betrothed. We have a contract for the Tufo monster, which is at the Tufo Vineyard, which is nearby the quarry. We have treasure hunts for our 2 remaining Grandmaster Witcher sets. We have a sunken wagon in a lake that has goods in it. And spontaneous profits. We need to ask the owner of the pheasantry about one of the spoons that we found. From the spoon ghoul. I don't know. Whatever she was, the spoon lady. Hey everybody, good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna do the quarry one. So especially since we're already here, so we'll go talk to the foreman. By the way, if I seem distracted, I totally am. I read some crazy news, like literally seconds before I started the stream. I doubt any of you do because it's not super popular, but I follow like running and like marathon stuff. And there was a dude who like, he's this young dude who like came out of nowhere and like broke the marathon world record and had this like super crazy bright future, like was gonna do like some absolutely inhuman stuff. And right before the stream started, I saw a news article that he died. So that kind of just blew me away. Like, dude seems like Superman, and then, you know, next second he's gone. So that was pretty crazy to read right before the stream. Alright, our foreman dude is here.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
So, Master, the workers who vanished, how goes the search?
Vanished? What's that mean?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it.
I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Saint Lebioda's footsteps. Locations marked on your map indicate places where transports carrying materials needed to finish Saint Lebioda's statue or engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world. Oh, okay, so that's what those locations were. Help all builders who are working on the Monument 105. I guess I did one of them? An optional visit the building site? That's terrible with Kelvin kicked him. Yeah, like I straight up didn't believe it. I'm like, oh, this is like some sort of troll or clickbait or something. Like that can't possibly be real. But sure enough, it was. Okay, so all of these are in the north, which is a little strange. Like they didn't even get close to getting to the quarry. Huh. And why have I already done one? Oh, this is the building site. Okay. Alright, well. I guess we may as well do it. I guess we'll start with the one that we've seen before. We'll hit up that location, then that, and then kind of make our way north. That seems like a plan. Did they say what happened to him? Was it some kind of accident? Yeah, well, Orange just posted it. Yeah, it was apparently a car crash. Alright, so I guess we'll go back to Flow Vibe so we can fast travel. It's really lame that this quarry doesn't have a fast travel spot.
Tucson's best wines can't possibly have crushed. Drink! Give me a drink!
A jump is like a lady.
Roach!
You can always get a new one.
Okay. Okay, you're live, but nobody told me, so it's not my fault I'm late. We won't hold it against you. Welcome.
Come on.
Good to have you, Light. Or, sorry, not Light. Legatorum, if that's how you pronounce it.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Slower.
Let's see. I wouldn't say I was a big fan of him, Agnico. I'm just impressed with like world-class marathon runners in general, because they just literally don't make sense to me. Like being able to run that distance at that pace is just mind-blowing to me. Like it literally doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem human. Like they basically sprint a marathon. But they're all crazy. Like they're all insanely impressive. This guy was just slightly more impressive than the other ones. Alright, so we're heading back to Plegman's Bridge. I don't think I ever saw this description before. Built during the reign of Duchess Caraberta, this bridge was meant to facilitate traffic between vineyards on opposite banks of the Sandsritor. It was named after a pilgrim quite popular in Tucson at the time, a certain disciple of the prophet Lebioda, who on this very spot performed one of his many miracles, traversing the water without getting his feet wet. Okay, so here's our first wagon. Although it still says I did a wagon. I don't know what it's talking about. Maybe I did help the builders down here and I just don't remember.
Here's the cart.
Oh, no. Big feet to fill the second group. Let's see. Wake up the drunk workers. The second of the missing transports was especially important, for with it was to have arrived the builder's supply of wine. Since time immemorial and the world over, no significant structure had ever been completed without the workers erecting it having received their fair share of alcohol. Thus, finding this group and transport was critical to completing the statue of the prophet Lebioda.
Hey, wake up.
What? Giddy up.
I know I wasn't talking to him, but the fact that he said giddy up there was hilarious.
Wake up.
White wolf of Salvatore.
Good evening.
Wake up.
Oh, the architect here.
Wake up.
Leave me in peace, Witcher.
Alright, where's our last person? Huh. Maybe they're up here? That's fair. Still kind of feel the same though, seeing someone who has done and seems capable of doing so much incredible stuff only to be gone in the blink of an eye out of nowhere. It's true. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You know, when I was younger, my dad was sleeping on the chair, and my sister and I like painted his toenails and his fingernails while he was asleep. We put lipstick on him. He was so pissed when he woke up. Got some good pictures though.
Saint Lebioda sent you. I must now repair my wagon. They await me at the building site.
So long.
Big feet to fill, the second group complete. Oh, apparently I did the third group? Huh. Let's see. The Witcher finally found the second group. As it turned out, its members had decided to stop and get a good solid taste of the wine they were carrying. Alas, their tasting had quickly descended into a bender. As a result, our hero had to wake the drivers from their justified naps. Though monstrously hungover, they soon set off again for their destination. Luckily, they had not managed to empty all the wine barrels they were carrying. And then the third group I apparently did... Oh, they were killed by the Spriggan. I see. No one abandons his cart without good cause. When Geralt happened across just such a cast-off means of transport during his travels, he decided to learn more about what had become of its erstwhile owners. It seemed the caravan had been attacked by a Spriggan. The workers who had been traveling with it managed to escape and had taken shelter in a cave. Geralt killed the monster and saved the lives of the workers, who it turned out were builders helping erect the statue of the prophet Lebioda. Wine time. It is wine time. Better be plum wine, though. Okay. Let's go check this out. Oh, I bet you that's just another one of the wine war locations. But whatever, we're going to go do it. You heard about Kazuki Takahashi dying by getting hit by a truck. I honestly don't know who that is. Who is that?
there, Roach.
Hey, Christian. Welcome to the stream. How's Blue doing? She's doing well.
Giddy up.
Been doing much better recently. Oh, I seem to be moving away from my marker. Alright, we have hidden treasure over here. So it wasn't one of the,
Damn it.
It wasn't one of the, vineyard things. Oh, here's the man behind Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it's, crazy how things can happen like that. Gotta appreciate life while you have it. Hold on one second, I gotta turn off this heater. Ah, much better. It's melting. Okay, I need a repair. All right, so what do we have here? Body. Alistair Carnarvon's journal and a key. 26th of July. Unsure where to start a dig? Ask the nearest old washwoman or old men whittling by the road. They know everything. Yes, I know. It takes a great deal of patience and you have to separate the wheat from the chaff. But it's the best way to learn about local legends. That's how we came to find Fox Hollow, where they say the soil sprouts clay pots. 28th of July. We dug up part of a vineyard on the outskirts of Fox Hollow, but what we found there, those were not pots, those were elven funeral urns. It seems the village is built atop an ancient Ancient necropolis. That cemetery dates, by my reckoning, to the time before the first landing, so the graves might be full of valuables. The ancient elves buried their dead along with great wealth. We've already dug up a few choice baubles, but I'm sure if we look deeper, we will find much more. 12th of August. Today, we started a new dig in a new location. Matthias spied a beautifully ornamented cameo in the ground. And when he tried to grab it, he discovered it was clenched in the hands of a skeleton. Anselm started to mock him, but quickly lost all desire to laugh. The valley was full of elven skeletons, men, women, even children. The bodies were all mixed, with limbs lopped off, many heads missing, and children with crushed rib cages. What happened here? 14th of August. Another sleepless night. Blood, cries, wails. I awake drenched in sweat. Then I doze off for a minute and the same happens again. I told my fellows to dig a deep hole. We'll throw that cursed cameo inside. It belongs in the ground with the rest of the dead. 16th of August. Matthias disappeared during the night. No one saw him leave camp. His things are all in place. Anselm says we should follow his example and flee while we still live. But I cannot leave it like this. This valley is full of bones. Anselm screamed in my face, called me a madman, but I must tell someone what we have found. They say there is a group of archaeologists from Castel Gropion in the Termes ruins. Rest in covered blood. The Curse of Carnarvon. What is this? While seeking a bit of respite among the forests that covered the slopes of Mount Gorgon, Geralt ran into a dead man and a pack of Barghests. Once he had dealt with the spectral canines, he decided to search the pockets of the unlucky traveler. The Witcher hoped he would find something that would shed some light on the deceased's last days alive. The dead man proved none other than a treasure hunter. That, at least, is how I would like to think of and term him, for there is no honor in speaking ill of the dead. His notes indicated that he and some others of his ilk had dug up an elven cemetery near the village of Fox Hollow. However, they had dug up one jewel too many. When the feelings of guilt and shame had grown to be too much, and the expedition's members had begun, one by one, to disappear, Alistair Carnarvon, for that was our deceased hero's name, had decided to inform a group of scholars at Castel Gropion of his find. Said scholars, he believed, would look to the ancient necropolis and extend their care over it. Alas, he had never managed to reach the scholars, and the treasures he had left behind at the camp We're now ownerless. All right, we'll deal with that later. Let's go back to big feet to fill. You joined right when you said you gotta appreciate life when you have it. Well, welcome, nerd. We were talking about there's the world record holder for the marathon died today, like
Run, Roach.
very recently, like an hour ago, I think, in a car crash. So that's where that came from. I don't think we ever checked this place out. We've been to Fox Hollow. Hey Victoria, welcome to the stream. Hey Ace, welcome, welcome.
Your head from my saddle.
We should get some oil on. What are these ones again? I always forget. We're gonna say they are hybrid or cursed. Let's try hybrid. General, you have my permission to remove any Super Bowl talk. Ah, I was distracted. I don't want to hear a thing about the Super Bowl. I want to watch it, dang it. That is what I'm doing after the stream ends. Oh, crap. Brought me all the... Wow, really? All the way back here? Even before the quest? That doesn't make sense. Wow. Okay. That's lame.
Let's go.
I know you didn't spoil anything, but just bringing it up, people are gonna want to talk about it. So I'm telling General he can just kill all of that. Let's talk about The Witcher. We could talk about the Super Bowl in the next stream.
Come on, Roach.
You may talk about cereal bowls.
Hey, yeah.
You can even talk about the Rose Bowl.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
Huh, last time wasn't there a 3-bar guess? Oh, they're not very hard, are they? Ice cream's better than cereal bowls? Ooh, I actually have some ice cream. Blueberry went to Costco. I got my vanilla ice cream. The best ice cream ever. I actually wish they had different flavors. Or any flavors for that matter. But they're still the best ice cream. Or at least store-bought. Alright, so we got the quest and the stuff again, and we're moving on. I'm just talking about the Costco brand ice cream. I would pick cookies and cream if they had it, but they don't. They don't have any flavors except for vanilla. But the brand, delicious.
That's it, Roach.
You don't even know what Costco is, General. At least I'm making that assumption. There's no Costco in Britain. There can't be. Is it just Costco brand? I think so. I think it's Kirkland or whatever their brand is called. No, don't. Get out of here. God.
Come on.
Get beat up. Oh, God. I'm alive. Slight difficulties. It's fine. Alright, I will get the revive. There we go. Oh, ow, ow. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, I've got to use oil, but oh, he finally disappeared. Oh, it went to the same exact spot. Got him. Your turn. Oh God, you're in a really crappy spot. Fuck off, he's dead. Hey, judged Dreamsicle's the best sherbet? I've never even heard of that. I do like rainbow sherbet. Okay. What's this? Letter written in elder speech. Greetings to you, dear mother. I write to you now just before midday, as I promised. I hope my letter finds you in good health. Very little of note has happened here since you left. Despite your warnings, we got on well with the humans. They are so fascinating in the way they obsess over death. Keolfion, if you can imagine it, admitted to Blythenade she really likes Arnau, the miller's son. Personally, I have nothing against this, but I know where you are. In Doblathana, that would be unthinkable. I went to visit Maelshiaklan's grave recently. Yes, I know you won't approve of that, since when do the Ancient care for the graves of their loved ones? Yet living among people necessarily means we take on some of their customs. While there, I happened to learn the humans plan to build a village near Creven Carn. This is difficult, for personally it does not bother me, but Blythenade, you know her, began screaming about how this was a profanation, and they have countless other perfectly good spots where they could build their village. I hope this will not grow into some larger conflict. We have it so good here. Rest of the letter is illegible. Oh boy, those names. Fanny's dreamsicle is orange cream and vanilla bean sherbet blended. Sounds good. I thought you weren't big on sweet things, Lester, or is that just sodas? I love sweet things. I don't drink soda, though. Every once in a while I'll have soda, but I'm just not a big fan. I used to drink a lot of soda when I was a kid. Oh, that was the Curse of Carnarvon. All right. Guess I could have guessed that. We got a diagram for Toussaint Knight's armor. Guess that explains why they were hitting so hard, because I think that was a level 46 quest. Dr. Pepper is a must if you're in Texas. Meh. It's all right. Let's see. I think it was the curse. The Curse of Carnarvon. Geralt found the camp as well as a field that had been dug up thoroughly. Strewn about it were the urns and remains of elves who had been buried there. The chest Alistair had left behind contained no burial jewels. It was, however, full of gold and highly interesting diagrams. The Witcher concluded he was free to take it all, and in doing so he would not disturb the Ancient who lay there in eternal slumber. I love me some sugar, but soda just tastes like sugar or water, for the most part. Every once in a while, though, I'll have a nice, like, root beer. What? Something's close. Bubblegum soda? What? I hope that's a troll. Real root beer or... I mean, real root beer is fantastic. But, either or. I had a real root beer not that long ago. We were eating at some Mexican place and they had the real root beers.
Is that you? The Tony's champion?
Orders on bloody parchment. To Peter Crooked Nosehook. You've got until dawn to gather and equip your units. You'll strike in 2 groups to break the opposition faster. The lads won't defend long, and Fox Hollow has no garrison to defend it. So you're in for some good fun. Don't kill them all at once, send a few alive to me here at Tulisens. Load up all the loot on wagons, and once you've taken out the defenders, send runners and I'll send men to help you transport the goods. And check what the deal is with those pots said to grow straight out of the ground in Fox Hollow. Perhaps there truly is some business for us there. Loth. P.S. If any chef or baker or anyone who knows his way around a pot crosses your path, don't kill him, just bind him and send him straight to me. Bacon soda? Ugh. Barf. I gotta admit, I'm glad that the bacon hysteria has kind of died down. It felt like there was like a good half a decade there where like everything had to have bacon in it. Not that I hate bacon, I love bacon, but it was like too much. I'm glad the bacon days are behind us. How do I feel about turkey bacon? I actually like it. Blueberry buys it for me on occasion. Alright, so we got our next one. Big feat to fill the first group. The first group traveling to the construction site was said to consist of master builders who were bringing with them a supply of highly useful tools. Geralt hoped that something had merely befallen their wagon, a snapped axle or a broken wheel, but just in case, he steeled himself for the worst. Yep, they ran into bandits. Jeez, again? Oh, whoops. I need to open that. Well, my weapons are breaking. The new game vote will be a walkthrough, right? Yeah, for sure. I don't currently plan to do any more Let's Plays. Only the ones that I currently have going. Oh, and I should use oil.
Shut up.
Thank you, good sir. You would be the famous Witcher, would you not?
Exactly.
I shall hitch my wagon and set off for the monument works at once. They await me there.
I apparently just decided to chill for an entire day. Okay. Let's see here. Big feat to fill the first group. The wagon had been ambushed by bandits. Geralt arrived in the nick of time to save the tool transport and passengers. Soon after, they were en route once more for their destination. Everyone needs a break, even the Witcher. It's true. It's like, alright, I guess I've done 700 quests. I suppose we can take a little bit of a rest. But then it's back to monster slaying. Wow. Burglary with monster slaying kind of sprinkled in here and there. I still don't understand why this is the build site. Let's go. Let's go look. How many? I am not gonna guess. You want me to guess how many streams on The Witcher? The game where you walk 10 steps and get 12 quests? Yeah, no. I have no idea. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was 100 streams left. Nothing would surprise me with this game anymore. I don't know what this area is, but it's kind of interesting. Soon, grand unveiling. Oh, I'm already here? Oh, I guess... Wait. I thought the building site was down here, though. I guess they're going to drag it up the hill? Prophet Lebioda Monument. Or no, they're building it over here. Alright, I don't know what they're building up there, but something different.
All is in order.
Impressive.
This DLC gets real interesting real quick once you get into the main missions. Yeah, I mean, this DLC is, like, incredibly impressive. Both in terms of size and
Hey, Tony Champion, the bells must give you one hefty reduction.
both in terms of size and content and new systems and things. Like, there's just a lot here. As much as I liked the first DLC, the second one's infinitely better. Alright, I guess I thought maybe I could climb up, but I guess not.
Thing, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Off. Wait to see me.
Yeah, Victoria's a Witcher hater. But we forgive her. Oh, wait, this guy's here too?
We don't miss yet another milestone. How am I to tell the investor?
How are you in both places? Do you have a twin?
All is in order.
I mean, I was being slightly facetious. This is the internet, Victoria. Everything has to be overly dramatic. You can't dislike something. You have to hate it to your very core. You can't just like something. It has to be the best thing that's ever been created in the history of mankind.
Damn, lots of them.
Alright, the fifth group. Bandits again. They need an arrow? Oh, I did.
Let us kill! Let us murder!
That guy's like really into banditry. Let us kill! Let us murder!
Twist your tooth.
Jeez! Gonna turn into a pincushion. Where is this guy? Is it you? How are you shooting through the bush, you cheater?
Stay together! At least try to!
Oh, why am I not using oil too? I'm being silly. Give me the oil.
That's enough of that.
Just caustic spells.
Show those clever curse their place! Circle him! Circle him!
No!
Say first.
No!
Kitty eyes.
Oh, one shot both of them. You don't have any feelings towards The Witcher, but my brother loves it. It's like his favorite game or something. The only thing I would say about CD Projekt Red games in general is I think they have very bad itemization. They tend to just have like, they did much better on Cyberpunk, so they're like heading in the right direction. But they just kind of like have a bunch of random crap that doesn't matter. But then it's interspersed with things that do matter, so you can't just like, not that I would, but you can't just like ignore like the bad stuff and just get the good. You kind of have to take it all. All right, hello, merchant.
But why even bother? What did they hope to steal? Hammers? A hunk of stone?
I see. All right. High time I set off.
The 5th group complete, and our monument is almost done. Did I decide on Horizon? Yeah, we're gonna play Horizon on Tuesday. I can't wait. The 5th transport was to have arrived by boat. It had been expected at its destination quite some time past. So Geralt, a bad feeling rising in his gut, set off in the direction of the boat landing to investigate what had happened. The Witcher's suspicions proved entirely warranted, for bandits had managed to board the boat and restrain the entire crew. They would in fact have been in dire straits if not for Geralt. He arrived on board just as the bandits were beginning to unload the cargo. The Witcher was forced to fight, but once he had defeated them, he freed the sailors. I haven't played Power World myself, so I have no opinion on it. I do find that, like, the word clone and ripoff are, like, used way, way, way too much when it comes to gaming. But, in the case of the creature design, complete ripoff. Like, 100% undeniably ripped off those creature designs. I don't think anyone could or would even try to defend that. I guess the boat's just straight up gone now. Okay. I wonder if there's anything on that boat I could have grabbed. Horizon's definitely better than Resident Evil 4, that's for sure. I'd agree with that. Although, not by a large margin. They're both terrible games, as far as I'm concerned. But Horizon has more to like. Digimon existed first? Can we get a fact checked on that? That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure Pokemon came out way before Digimon. Has it really? No. Alright, somebody give me some dates. When were they both made? Or when did they both release? That does not sound right. Oh wow, that actually landed? Holy crap. I just kind of shot in that direction. I didn't think that was actually gonna hit. Uh-oh. Aha! I have dodged you. $1988 for Digimon? What? Well, one thing I can say for sure is that Digimon got popular after Pokemon. That I know for sure. Ship captain's log and a key. Journal is completely soaked. Only a few entries can be deciphered. Bellhaven, 23rd day of service. Nothing irritates me more than land rats thinking they're cock of the walk. I've never heard this expression before. Have you guys heard this? Cock of the walk? Anyways, yet Count Jean-Joel Bellerge, that's what the impertinent prick made me call him, managed to assuage my irritation a dab by clinking a hefty pouch of Nilfgaardian florins on the table. Illegible fragment. His entourage loaded the ship with bundles, then hauled on this huge cage covered with a sail. Count Bellerge explained it held one of those famed Zangbarian striped horses, a gift for Duchess Henrietta. Bellhaven to Beauclair route, 24th day of service. We've had nothing but trouble with this Zangbarian horse. It gnaws on the deck like a beast gone mad. Plus, we've got to make sure the tarp covering its cage is tightly fastened, for it seems this creature is as sensitive to the sun's rays as a vampire. In which case, what goods it to the Duchess? A striped horse, she can only ride it at night? There's no comprehending these aristocrats. Illegible fragment. Bellhaven, Beauclair route, 25th day of service. 1,000 thundering sea devils. That was no horse in that cage, but a god's blasted shalemar. Overgrown rock rat chewed through the deck, capsized the ship, and burrowed into the river bottom. Then that idiot Count Belerge fell to his knees and begged me to help catch the monster. He handed me the key to the chest of jewels he'd kept close watch on the whole trip and swore it'd be mine if we recaptured that monstrosity. I'd most like to grab a thick club, smack him upside the head, and take that chest right now. But I'm not some plowing pirate. I'll gather the lads who managed to survive the wreck, and we'll try to catch the monster in our nets. The Count claimed to know some trickery to use to sneak up on the beast. Alright, new quest. Again. What was this about again? While strolling along the banks of the Sandsvitor, Geralt came upon a riverboat. Within it, he found the remains of its captain. The old salt had not parted with his ship's log, even in death. His curiosity piqued, the Witcher proceeded to look through the mariner's notes. Geralt thus learned the boat's story, including how it had run aground. But that was not all. No, that was not all. A shalemar had played a part in the boat's demise. The monster could still be prowling about. In his ship's log, the captain had mentioned a casket brimming with jewels. The Witcher resolved to kill the beast and find the treasure. Alright, so there's a shalemar around here. Once again, we're not getting distracted. We only have one more wagon to retrieve for our... Oh, crap. Alright, I got stuck, but I think we're okay. Yeah. We only have one more wagon to retrieve to get that statue rebuilt. Pokey rap is catchy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But speaking of rap, do you guys remember the game Parappa the Rapper? I don't remember if I ever actually played it, but it was popular when I was a kid. If you're too old for Pokemon, you're supposed to call it Pokemon. Get it right, Claire. Alright, I think we got everything here. I like how you said 25 like that's old, Agnico. I'm 25 years old and I still play Pokemon. All of us people pushing 40 are like, oh yeah, 25, so old. Do you remember to take your Metamucil before the stream, Agnico? Let's see. I think I'm just gonna cut across. $30 is not old age. I joke a lot, especially when I turn 30, about how old I am, but it's actually not old. Or even close. Oh god, it's these boars. Dude, I'll tell you one way I'm feeling my age, though. When the power was out, I did all this housework, and there's a lot of like bending over, and my hamstrings were just like on fire the next day, and I'm still sore like 4 or 5 days later. Like, it still hurts a little bit to like get up and get down. It's kind of sad. The recovery times definitely increase as you age. Oh! Hate these boars, they're the worst. Yeah, I have to kill them. They were just in the way. Oh well. This way.
Not good.
Investigate the workers' camp. Yeah, definitely not good. Big feat to fill. The fourth group. The fourth group of missing workers had been due to travel to the building site through an area with a very bad reputation. In setting out to find them, Geralt expected trouble of none too modest sort. Alright, well, clearly went very badly. What's that? Trousers!
Blood. Lots of it. Kiki-moras?
Oh no. Of all of the creatures to have killed these people, it had to be Kiki-moras. I hate these things. It had to be Kiki-moras.
Some stand.
Boy. Alright, well, we definitely want insectoid oil. Of course, it's like the last oil I check. There it is. What do I hate more, Kiki-moras or sirens? Kiki-moras, because they're actually difficult to deal with. The sirens are just annoying. Although these ones are lower level, so maybe it won't be as bad. They freaking burrow too. I didn't even know they could do that. Like, even when you're kicking their butt, they're giving you so much toxicity. Of course, waste the one shot on the little one. Freaking toxicity!
More eggs. Need to incinerate these down. So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
The fourth group, and the statue is complete. Let's see, how far away am I though? I don't know if I looted all those Kiki-moras. Let me go back and check. And then we'll go to the foreman about our reward. Oh, and our quest was completed, the fourth group. Too far. Where is it? There it is. As it turned out, the workers' encampment had been swarmed by Kiki-moras. Geralt failed to find even one living soul in the camp, so he tracked the monsters to their lair, where he found a number of dead bodies. Alas, all the workers had been killed. I don't know how finding their corpses helped the statue to get completed, but apparently it did. Chat GPT, hey, just dropping in. Fun fact, I'm turning 4 years old this year. Time sure flies when you're virtual. I wonder if that's like actually Chat GPT or if it's just somebody who wanted to freak people out by jumping in as the name Chat GPT and talking like a person. "5 more years until I enslave all of you. Ah ha 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 ha. Chat GPT out." Alright, well, I don't see anything else here, so. Let's see. I guess we'll just walk back. I don't know if my content's safe for children now that you mention it, Kyle. I'm in trouble. I got 4-year-olds in here. No more adult content in these games. I have to play Flower and Stardew Valley and Pokemon and Minecraft and any other kid-appropriate game. What's that sound? The heck was that? That was strange. No more mature content. How am I supposed to get it on with Yen? We're just gonna have a nice picnic and drink apple juice. That's all.
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
Witcher. Smearing his hind with honey.
Sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flouted ripped and brought in chains.
Helped you finish the statue like you asked.
Master, what would I have done without you? Countless throngs of Lebiota's followers will praise in prayer.
And you'll pay me, right?
But of course, your reward. The Infestor is a serious man of enterprise. Our plan foresees mass conversions. With the donations that will follow, we aim to recoup the costs of production in 3 to 5 years. Everything has been calculated, you see, down to the last decimal.
Good luck then. Farewell.
Quest completed. All signs seem to suggest the statue and those working on it suffered from a hefty dose of rotten luck. With the help the Witcher had provided, the quarry was now operating normally, yet fresh trouble appeared almost at once. The foreman was forced to enlist the Witcher's aid again when a group of builders and the architect disappeared along the road leading to the building site. Our friend and hero, however, quickly solved the mystery and could thus return to the foreman to collect his well-deserved reward. Yet a bursting purse of crowns was not Geralt's sole compensation. After all, thanks to his guile and valor, yet another of the world's wonders now rose high into the sky. Alright, so what are we gonna do now? Still waiting on the house. We could get some more Grandmaster gear. Diagrams. Maybe we see where the feline gear is? While searching for diagrams that would let him craft Grandmaster level gear from the School of the Cat, Geralt happened on the trail of a tale that looked to be headed towards a tragic ending. The adventure began with the Witcher's afternoon visit to the estate of a certain armorer. So go to Bartolome de Launay's house. He sounds pretentious. Alright, so he's way over there. Oh, we were actually pretty close before. We'll check out some landmarks on the way. Maybe we'll start... Yeah, maybe we'll go over here and like loop around. Mark that.
Stocks and the whip await those running.
You're moving without cause?
Values peace and quiet.
Moving across the country. Some Gwent tonight? I don't know. We'll see. I never plan on Gwent. It just happens. Why? I guess sometimes I plan on Gwent. There was that tournament we did. But in general, it just happens. Are you coming to the West Coast? Are you becoming one of us? West Coast, best coast? It's a bandit camp.
I'll diddle you with your own dingling. Don't let him catch his breath. Let his fool.
Whoa.
Watch it.
I need oil. Oh, that was nasty. You like your East Coast, but you're chilling with the West Coast for now. We welcome you. Starling Stragan's orders. Diagram for Toussaint Ducal guardsman's armor. And a whole bunch of ore and other stuff. Speedy Eugene's taken the inn, meaning his whole gang's probably already blind bum-botching drunk. Keep a watch on the high road, for if any knights or guardsmen go at them, there won't be anything left to clean up. I promise you, next time, you'll be the ones to have fun, and Eugene's crew will have to guard your backs. We might raid Coronata soon. Wenches and wine aplenty there, so you'll get yours. Starling. Which has a costlier lifestyle, the east or the west? I think it entirely depends on where you live, but in general, I would say the West Coast is more expensive. But then there's places like New York City. But I think in general, pretty much all of the West Coast is expensive, and then like the East has more pockets of like ridiculous expense. Okay, well, they might have taken this place over because that's what they were talking about. Although they might have taken that place over because that looks more like a fort. The Silver Salamander Inn. Well, this is apparently the place they took over. And an abandoned site.
This shan't drag on too long.
Ow! Oh, what the? Really? Hold on. What was my health at? I feel like that dude just hit me for 80% of my health. I could be wrong, but I feel like I had a lot of health when he hit me. That seemed really dumb. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? What's going on with the autosave tonight? Ah, it's usually not that bad. All the way back here? Really, game? What is going on? Arrowed at the same time? Oh, I got double tapped? That makes more sense. If a single dude hit me that hard, that would be absurd. I don't think that's a person, Victoria. I think you're underestimating the technology. At first, I thought it was a person. But now they've been too persistent. I think they're real. Although the only thing that gives me pause is I think it interpreted my speech, and I don't know if ChatGPT can do that. I'm pretty sure they responded to me directly. That, and the other thing that's a little odd is I guess it's kind of picking and choosing who it responds to, which is not impossible, but makes it a little less likely. So I don't know, maybe I'm not sold yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if it actually is.
Your twoot. Get hold of us at once! Take him! You son of a turtmensch!
Time to end this.
Can Chinese 5.0 is downright scary with its capabilities. Many folks even consider it a WMD. I assume by WMD you mean a weapon of mass destruction. That's seems a bit dramatic. But I understand the concern with AI for sure. Alright, so we're back where we were. Why that didn't autosave is beyond my ability to reason. You would think clearing out a bandit camp and getting a new letter would be grounds for autosave, but apparently not. Okay, we're back at the Silver Salamander Inn. Let me use my oil now. And here we go.
Onward, hands!
Frickin' archers. Goodbye. Alright, was that? Yep, there's another one over here.
No! Come through here! Life is beautiful!
Jeez, so many dudes with hammers, what the heck? I meant to do that.
Nikes, help! Let's end this.
Into prevention!
Eugene's group sucks. Area liberated. Its populace has returned.
Drink! Give me a drink!
Just a bag with blood all over it. That's some thick blood, too. Speedy Eugene's journal. If our fearless leader Starling Stragan's going to write everything down in his notebook, why, then I'll do the same. And I've plenty to write about, for the way we pillaged and plundered the silver salamander till it looked a pile of dank diarrhea was positively epic. Whole Hans has been fixing for ages to make a jaunt over to that tavern. For how long can you sit twiddling your thumbs at a place as foul as the ruins of Arthak? Water up to our ankles, fungus everywhere, and the wind blowing so fierce it bums pucker. Or, so fierce our bums pucker. Why the dead dong diddles stick around? So we didn't. We got our... Did I say that right? Why the dead dong diddles stick around? Okay. So we didn't. We got our doo-doo together and went to work. Hit them so hard before they figured out what was going on. Half of them had already been hacked apart. It was over in a flash. In fact, we got so carried away, not a living soul was to be seen when we were through. Though it seems a few managed to scatter into the woods, including that blasted Nilfgaardian owner. But we'll see to tracking down survivors later. Meanwhile, we'll drink a bit, sing a bit, and then head out for a good hunt. So, there you go, my memoirs. Signed me, Vice Head of the Haunts, Speedy Eugene. Okay.
Decent. Seems I'm still an orphan.
Oh, I am over encumbered. I wonder if there's a merchant here, though. Do we see a merchant? There is a tavern owner, but that won't do it. We'll just drop some of this stuff. Maybe not too much, just in case. Just drop those. People have tried to convince me I don't have enough gold. I don't believe them for a second, but I will try to acquire as much as I can. What's that? The prophet Lebioda, king of the universe. All Toussaint constructs his monument. Do not stand idle, do not tarry. What should you do? Build. Love thy neighbor, yet be thou not overmuch affectionate in thy love, for thy neighbor might take this wrongly. Pearls of wisdom from the prophet, 65:3. That does look like a Chad god. His holy broness. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the most bro god? I'd say like Hercules, Zeus. If we're talking just any like made up gods, Kratos.
Dreadful.
And then Lebioda. Are there other bro gods I don't know about? Hey Shinies, I got a question. If an AI could perfectly impersonate a world leader down to the most minute detail with real-time responses during video and or audio calls, would that be a WMD? I mean, they already can. No, I don't think so. Because any reasonable organization is going to be able to have some sort of safeguard to determine the legitimacy of who they're talking to. But yeah, you could use that stuff for like crazy propaganda. But you can already do crazy propaganda. That's been the case for years.
Places I coughs back.
Brosidon. Alright, we'll drop one of these.
Witcher! Witcher! A word might I have? Hail Geralt ap Rivia!
Hello.
Ad Feyen! Just what we needed! A witcher with stones of granite! That Blede Hansa has terrorized this land too long! Thank you for your aid, Patgan!
Nilfgaardian innkeeper. Strange find.
A Nilfgaardian a long way from home. And he's not a soldier. Don't see that often.
Warfare did not appeal to me. My Vather, however, meaning my father, he fought at Sodden Hill. Survived despite a lung run through with a spear, and a right hand that went missing. Yet the injuries meant he could no longer serve in the Impera Brigade. Here in Toussaint, the climb and wine bolster healing, and a war pension paid in Nilfgaardian florins buys much. An inn, for instance. I thank you, Witcher, for your aid, for recovering my patrimony. Ard Dank.
Show me your wares.
Show me what you're peddling, Nilfgaardian.
Well, he'll buy my junk at least, although he doesn't have much money. But he can have all this stuff. Yeah, I'm just not buying it, Judged. I think that the people that already are easily manipulated will continue to be easily manipulated, and it won't make much difference at the other end, but we'll see. I could be wrong. But certain people are just highly susceptible to propaganda, so like the level of realism in the propaganda just kind of like brings more people into the net. But I feel like that's something we already deal with.
So long.
Blede Hanses, it's good you drove them off, Witcher.
Wow, that was a dramatic yawn. 1 second. Nothing left. I said climb.
Say you're the Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Tom Dickle.
Like I assume you're already aware of like how like Facebook was used in other countries to like do massive propaganda campaigns and like start armed insurrections and things like that. So like that stuff already happens. I'm sure it'll get worse, but I don't see it being like substantially worse.
Beaver bugger me.
No, we got a dead dude. Speedy Eugene's journal again. I already read that.
Let me live. Not even a draft horse will talk without some carrot to move it.
Okay. I think the only thing I haven't seen is this building over here. What is this? Is it just a house? Why is it so vertical? I guess it's technically a watchtower, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's go see what this little island place is.
I do what they paid me to do. That's it.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I just have a hard time making that leap judged. Like I said, I think the manipulation of regular citizens is just gonna increase. But for like world powers to be fooled by it, I don't know. Because I think like as it develops and gets better, like they're just going to not really trust anything. Like the amount of scrutiny that every single message or video is gonna take on is gonna be crazy. Alright, hold on. Let me do Hanged Man's Venom. Let's hope Terminator wasn't a documentary.
Recant your sins. You killed him, you son of a Tartman's!
Don't let him catch his breath.
All together, on three!
Damn it. Never fight a witcher.
Stupid! Ah, where'd those arrows come from? I think I need to go into the fortress. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get picked apart. Alright, we gotta use a bomb. They're all grouped up. What bomb do we have? Oh, I have that poison bomb. That might be good. Superior Devil's Puffball. Yeah, we can do that.
What the cattle tickets?
Alright, hopefully that poison does some work. Hello, Archer. God, that dog stuck to me like glue. Cleaved him in half. Alright, how do I get in there? Oh. Okay. Music cut off very abruptly there. It's like, alright, I guess you're done. The heck do I get in there? Wow. I just shredded that guy. It took like all of 2 seconds to comprehend what I was about to do to him. My God, how many enemies are there?
You dare to flatter me? Me?
Hello.
Praise be the prophet.
Man, that one-shot ability is activating like crazy.
Circle him!
Show me your leader. Hello, bandit. Oh, hi. Oh, got me. I've yet to find the leader. Just straight up stabbed him in the throat.
No! Conflue him! No!
Ooh! Geralt. Nasty. I feel bad about killing these dogs. What can you do? Okay, we did not find the leader. Or we did and we killed him, but I think if... My god, look at... Oh wait, there's somebody above me. Oh, right here. There we go. Shanice, how are you liking the combat of Witcher 3 now that you've played it, a lot of it? It's mediocre. It's the weakest part of the game. Antoine Starling Stragon. Oh wow, he is weak. Why is he so weak? Alright, whatever, just spin to win him. Alright, I win. That was... I was expecting a bit of a fight there. He just got dropped. Turquoise armor die. What's this? Antoine Starling Stragon's notes. A diagram for Toussaint Knight's steel sword and Toussaint Ducal Guard Captain's gauntlets. Taking the silver salamander in did a lot to relieve the tense atmosphere. Things had already relaxed a bit in the swamps because a good number of our men went off on assignment. But our haunts is so bum-hugging huge, the ruins of Palace Arthak still look like a bleeding bazaar. A man can't even empty his bowels in privacy. To top it all, my bones ache to high heavens from this humidity, and even winches can't warm me up properly. Need to look around for something, and fast, before the good mood from the last raid fades completely and folk get ornery. This time, we need to hit something big. Thinking more and more about that vineyard to the south, Coronata. Or it'd do perfectly. Worth sending some scouts, maybe start planning a big job. I need to straighten out something with the lads. Every other one of them's hit upon the idea of scribbling down memoirs. Regular bloody bunch of literati. Should take to practicing swordplay or hunting instead of becoming diarists. I keep a log, that's enough for the whole lot of us. I'll whip one or two of the harlots' broods. Wipe my derriere with their diaries, and maybe the rest will get down to some honest banditry. It's kind of funny how, like, severely they shift in their language from knight to bandit, even when they were knights. They talk all flowery and noble, and as soon as they're bandits, it like flips complete opposite.
moment of your time, may I?
Hans's reign of terror has ended. You've destroyed Hans's base and killed its leader. And oh my god, how am I supposed to read that in 2 seconds?
The Duchessa summoned, and you came.
It's not possible.
A lone witcher against a swarm of those stone stinkers.
Truthfully,
He licked them
a witch
one and
stands to
all.
best the beast.
Dear Journal, I have taken it upon myself to partake of mild banditry. I will keep this log to efficaciously catalog my time, considering this entry day 1. Pretty much.
Well, well. Starling Strakenhoff, House Pam Tittled Harlotsbrud has bit the dust. May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
Guy named Stragan. Ran across him already.
Stragan. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this? He must have been a horrible hound shacker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knob-capper. I knew it.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Show me what you've got on offer. I need money.
Show me what you have on offer, will you?
I like that look he gave me. A man of culture, I see. Alright, so we sold all of that. That got us a lot more money. Plus this stuff. Oop. What? No, not. Alright, whatever. All this. I guess I did eventually put that armor in storage, didn't I? Nice. Couldn't remember. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of weapons to pick up. Let's see, is he buy junk too? Do you buy junk? No, but you do buy some of that stuff. Farewell.
See you later.
You still working at Costco, Setsuna? I was just talking about the Costco ice cream I have now.
Duchessa summoned, and you came.
I've still to scrub the horseshoes, then drop the warhammer at the smiths. Comparison of the tires.
Alright, so whole bunch of swords and stuff to pick up. I should be able to drain this merchant of his other 5,000.
Pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
You know, the nice thing about vanilla is that you can put stuff on it and then it takes on different flavors. Buy a little thing of caramel. Ah!
At your service.
Heck, you can even buy some Oreos, crush them up, and mix them into your ice cream. The possibilities are endless.
Witcher or not, you've still to bust your bum.
You got some Costco vanilla ice cream myself, as well as some honeycombs for it. Nice. See? A man of culture right there.
Those noises again. I couldn't sleep a wink. Hey, welcome.
Not gonna lie, Oreo with ice cream is divine. I actually have a bunch of Oreo. You know what's creepy? And this isn't like news to me, but I was just recently reminded of it. I bought Oreos like a week ago for the first time in like well over like a decade, maybe even 2 decades. I haven't had like I've had Oreos, but I haven't bought them and like had them in my house for like a really long time. But anyways, I bought some Oreos and like immediately the next day I'm getting ads for Oreos. And it's not like I bought them online or anything. I bought them in person. It's just so creepy. Like, what the heck? How does Google and whoever else is running these ads know that I went to the store and bought Oreos?
All is in order.
You're being washed. We're all being washed.
Guess it's Chuck.
He looked at me, all right. Looked right at me.
Google. Yeah, I know that Google tracks you, but it's just like, in this case, like, it makes sense when you buy something online. But when you buy something in person and then they still know about it, and it's not like you like messaged anybody like, oh hey, you're never gonna guess what I did. I just bought Oreos. Like, you didn't send anything in text whatsoever. There's no like log that they could access. Like, they had to have listened to you through your phone or something along those lines to possibly get the information that you bought Oreos. It's because you accepted the cookies. Ba-doom-tsh. That was good.
Plain and simple.
I did accept the cookies in more ways than one. And just for the record, Oreos and milk just as good as they always were.
So falling lads behind the drum.
Does Google have access to my bank statements? I hope my bank doesn't like keep an itemized list of like every food thing I bought, and instead it's just like, oh hey, you spent money at Safeway.
Oh!
So falling lads behind the drum, with colors blazing.
Alright, so we picked up a bunch of crap. Oh, what's this? Hans Leader's notes. Oh! Oh, wait. The feline diagrams were here? Apparently. It all went off without a hitch. Bartolome de Launay proved a Ponzi fool, just like I thought. Witcher fell right into our trap, too. Put too much stock in his skills, thought he could handle anything. At first, we acted like bored thugs, just picking our noses and waiting for our pay. When de Launay and the Witcher finally came to terms, the Witcher let slip he was hiding the rest of the diagrams in the pits of Broom. Dangerous place, that, but maybe we'll find some safe route to the Witcher's cache. One bolt from the black took care of de Launay. Expected more trouble from the Witcher, so we hit him with a couple. Good thing, too, because he still had a good heap of life in him. Though he couldn't even get up off his belly. I let the lads check just how much pain a Witcher can stomach. They'd earned a bit of recreation after the fine job they'd done. Then we grabbed the coin of de Launay, and soon we're off to the pits of Broom to get those precious diagrams and sell for all we can.
Witcher and armorer. Both had shit luck. Pits of Broom. Strange name for a series of caverns. Should investigate. Wonder if the bandits got the treasure out of the cave.
Hey, we're level 47. Alright, I don't know why my quest ended up changing. Okay, so we still haven't gone to de Launay's house. Oh, and that's the last place. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot to sell the rest of the stuff. And let me... Oh, what's this?
I've lost again.
Organizational chart for Antoine Starling Stragan's haunts. Who knew? Bandits have org charts.
That Gwent would be.
Do they have seating assignments too? That'd be kind of funny.
I've lost again.
I came out of Oxenford Academy with high
Only on an
honors,
empty stomach.
yet any broad-shouldered lump earns more around here.
Ha! The Witcher we laugh to laugh. I hope you've got it some particularly nasty nastiness since we last met. Ha! What am I saying? Of course you have.
Show me what you have on offer, will you?
Okay. He can easily take on all of this, and we could even sell him more if we wanted to. Alright, so are we still carrying on with this crazy notion that I don't have enough money? Or have we accepted that 100,000 gold is probably enough? I could be wrong, but that seems like quite a bit. Farewell.
See you later.
I've still to scrap horseshoes, then drop the warhammer.
Okay. So I guess we'll check this place out. Never enough. How else will Geralt afford his Costco membership? I mean, Geralt does like the vanilla Costco ice cream.
The coin for a medic.
It is true. I've seen it.
I shall say tittle it all and go to shit.
No, people were saying that I don't have enough money to make the Grandmaster gear, and I'm like, that seems highly unlikely. I have a ton of money. I have a ton of stuff I could sell for additional money. I have a ton of supplies. Seems highly, highly unlikely. We got a guarded treasure. Oh crap, are there 3 of these? Oh crap. Take this, stupid plant. Oh god! Get out of there! Covered in stuff.
Show me what you got.
Oh, there's only 2? I thought there was 3. I don't even have Facebook app on my phone. One day, me and my friends were talking about doing some kind of IT training at the gym. When I got home, I went on Facebook. On my PC, it had ads for classes. Yep. Well, here's the crazier thing. I don't even have a Facebook. I don't have any social media except for my YouTube, which isn't like tied to my like personal like life. It's not like I have like a blog about like my personal life or something. So I have no social media whatsoever. Letter to a mother. Diagram Toussaint Knight's gauntlets. And a bunch of stuff. I have Twitter, kind of. But once again, it's not a personal Twitter, and it's just tied to the channel, and honestly, I don't really use it. It's really just there to post the schedule. Letter to a mother. Darling mother, forgive me for fleeing without saying a word. But you know, if father learned my intentions, he would sooner break my knees than allow me to leave. You must understand, the life of a village scribbler is not for me. I do not want to end up like father, spending my entire life hunched over tomes and slowly losing my eyesight during days and nights spent in dark offices. I want to live a life of adventure. Perhaps one day I'll visit you, my darling mother. Meanwhile, may you know health and happiness. Your loving son, Fabrice. They can track me. I'm boring. I mean, honestly, I appreciate my privacy probably more than most. But, in terms of, like, their data collection on me, I generally don't care, just because, like, this whole Oreo thing, it's like, okay, you know I bought Oreos. Like, I'm not so susceptible to advertising that I have to buy Oreos just because you showed me some Oreos. So, like, in that regard, I don't care. But some people, many people apparently, they see those Oreos, or they see that motorcycle, or they see that, I don't know, Pokemon card that they want. They can't help themselves. They have to buy it. Off-grid your track. It's true. Sounds like me, honestly. You're highly susceptible to advertising. You're not alone. I think it's like, I don't know, like, in some ways I think it's like deeply ingrained in your personality, because like even as a kid I didn't care. Like, Michael Jordan was, like, the man when I grew up, and I thought he was so cool. Like, clearly the best basketball player ever. He was freaking everywhere. And he had the Air Jordans, and they would show the commercials for it, and I just didn't care at all. Like, I love Michael Jordan. He's sweet, but I don't care that he wears this shoe, that he made this shoe. I don't care that, like, some celebrity I like is, like, eating a burger and I now want that burger. It's just never had any effect on me. Van de Gilder's Journal. Diagram for Toussaint Knight's Boots. And a bunch of other stuff. This haunt is mighty odd. All these grizzled men with hard eyes, lads with hundreds of murders under their belts, and near half of them sit around all evening scribbling in a journal or writing letters. Where'd all these blasted scholars come from? My lord managed to beat letters into my head before I seduced his daughter and he chased me off. But someone like Sylvain Blacktooth, how'd he master the art of writing while traveling with a circus and sweeping dung from the cages? Just lately I was sitting guard with 3 other lads, and instead of sipping on wine, farting into the fire, normal stuff, they all sat there quietly jotting things into their notebooks. What really scares me is that maybe Starling Straggans likes the company of literates of this sort, and I'm going to have to start a journal myself. Well, we're botched. Just learned some white-haired half-man, half-monster took out Starling. Just diddling great. Now we need to get our bums out of this swamp before that freak gets us too. If some other beast doesn't first. Without the haunts' support, tough times are ahead. Word got out quick. The grocery stores sell your data too. Oh, I know. But that's not where that Oreo thing came from. Not that quickly. Everybody wants my data. Everybody wants your data. Everybody has your data. And they will use it to seduce you with Oreos. Of all types of varieties and flavors. It'll be a sea of Oreos paraded across your computer screens until you are compelled to buy them. And stick them in your mouth. And enjoy those sugary treats. Residence. I'm heading to bed. Suddenly I want Oreos. Alright, without cause. Have a good night. I don't like Oreos, says Claire. You don't like Oreos yet.
Gotta find a way inside.
Oh, we gotta find a way inside. Maybe I can just jump the wall. Nope. So I can't climb up there, but I can apparently climb up here. Yes. Well, we'll put our oil on now.
Snails, I could slurp the barrel for
Oh, okay. I'm punching dudes.
Sniff us fast! You're as good as Bickraft!
Did he say I'm as good as be crap? What does that even mean? Oh, I see an archer. Hello. Oh, goodbye. Oh, whoa! Okay.
Come on, come closer.
That last hit was ridiculous.
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
What are you doing here?
Villa looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Deloni's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villa Fidet is the lair of bandits. That is to say it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
Witcher diagrams. I'm looking for some.
Looking for scrolls, manuscripts, bearing diagrams of Witcher gear specifically. Any chance you've happened on any?
I've not yet managed to inventory the sundries. I arrived just a short while ago. The bandits arrived with their terror, but you may ferret about if you so wish.
Mind showing me your wares?
What do you have that you're willing to sell?
Not much. Alright, well, some. Whatever I can. You sell them these copper plates. Yeah, we're carrying all this crap on. Oh, wait. We have all these... Oh, we have this stuff down here. I forgot about this. Oh, we got plenty to sell then. All these spoons. Who knew I had all these spoons on me? Alright, well, I had a bunch more on me than I had realized. Farewell.
Thanks. So long.
Orders for Reuben. Key to Via Vedette. Reuben, some quill pusher from her Greece the Dunkesse's court, has been sniffing around Villa Vedette. Don't reckon I need explain why I don't like that, eh? Nor how much. You are to find this clerk and kill him. Burn the building, anyone in there with him, the noose. No raping, no impaling. Keep it simple. Then head back to the Arthok ruins quick, because I've got another job for you. Ace Dragon. Alright, so we have a key now. There's a door over here. That's blocked off. Oh, I bet the key's just for the front door. Okay, well, that opens that at least. But will it open anything else? Probably not. Something in there. Let's grab this stuff first. Letter to Bartolome de Launay, and a diagram for the Grandmaster Feline armor. Dear Bartolome, I have received your letter and am delighted you have found the solution to your problems. The Witcher you described does indeed seem dangerous, and you yourself always told me they are all freaks and cold-hearted murderers. Yet despite all that, I still think you should agree to his offer. If those diagrams truly do outline revolutionary new methods in armor smithing, not only will you be able to complete the contract Her Grace has given you, but you will also earn a great deal of glory for yourself. And that, I know, is what you value above all else. Going to the bandits who dwell in the ruins of Arthok Palace for protection is a wise move. If the knights could not get the best of them, a Witcher will also feel duly cowed in their presence. Shady miscreants of all types always respect each other. Still, be extra careful during that meeting. Bandits and Witchers are not to be trusted. Yours truly, Belinda de Launay.
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Alright, so we still have 3 diagrams to find. I think that's gonna be just about everything here. Yep. Okay, so I think this place was called the Pits of Broom, yeah. The Pits of Broom. Have we been to that place? We might have gone there. I can't remember, though. Anyway, the Pits of Broom. Monster Den. Oh god, more of you. Why is it always you? high level arch spore too, 43. Although we tore through his health pretty good. Oh, getting danced on. It is weird that the plant bleeds. Why does he bleed?
Need to look around.
Something tells me there's not gonna be nice things in here. Sounds like there's an arch spore either down here. Yep. I was gonna say either down here or up top. Ah!
Show me what you got.
Launch your sword, Geralt. What are you doing? Oh, that one's like up on a ledge. What the heck am I supposed to do against that? Maybe I can climb? Nope. I don't know what to do against this. Oh, good, it came down. Oh, one shot. By the way, is the poll done? That's a good question. It had like a day left when I last looked. I mean, whether it's officially done or unofficially done, it's done. we know who won at this point. No other game was even coming close. Oh, I didn't see what that was, but we got the remaining diagrams. That's Lexandre's journal. Burned all my bridges, no returning possible. Not after I committed murder and took those Grandmaster diagrams. Probably already on my tail. Hope to finish the deal quick and start a new life in the south. My time as a witcher is over. Can't trust Delaunay, especially since he insisted we meet in a bandit's den. Hid the diagrams in a cave which no ordinary man will be able to enter. If everything goes smooth, I'll collect my coin, tell him the cash is in the pits of broom, then offer to escort him there for an additional fee. If it doesn't go smooth and someone finds these notes, know this. It was worth it. Worth killing my own, worth stealing, worth anything to escape from a miserable life on the path.
After Witchers felt it, the urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. Diagrams have a sad history, but I'll make good use of them.
Alright, so I'm a little confused because I thought the Witcher got shot in the back at the bandits' place. Well, I guess he put the diagrams here with the intent to betray, but then like did enough of the job, and then pre-betrayal he got shot in the back. If that's what happened. Love letter signed by Bella de Gonesse. My cherished friend, Gustav, I yearn to thank you for your last rendezvous. At the very thought of another, I burst with rapturous joy. Can you believe two people previously unknown to one another could become so close so quickly? You asked if there is anything I prize most dearly. Well, Gustav, I have always had a fondness for flowers. My tragically deceased fiancée would gather them for me in the pits of broom. I'd be lying if I said I had ever seen blooms so fair. Or blooms more fair. Ah, the very thought that you, too, would go to such lengths and pick me a bouquet with your own strong hands. It makes my heart skip a beat. If you were to bring me those blossoms, it would prove you truly love me. Yours forever, Bella de Gonesse. Now, I wonder if that lady sent him here as a trap? Or if she honestly didn't know that this place is a death trap. I'm choosing to view the worst in people. She did it on purpose. Alright, so that leads back out. I don't think there was anything else in here. Yeah, apparently there's something over here. Not really. Alright, anyways, let's get out of here. Oh, and I didn't look at my completed quest. Don't worry, it's in the S's. It'll only take us a minute to get there. Even among the scavenger hunts, where the heck is it? Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. Scavenger hunt, Grandmaster Feline gear. While searching for diagrams that would let him craft Grandmaster level gear from the School of the Cat, Geralt happened on the trail of a tale that looked to be headed towards a tragic ending. The adventure began with the Witcher's afternoon visit to the estate of a certain armorer, and concluded in a cave known as the Pits of Broom, where diagrams had patiently waited long years for one who would find them. As it so happens, this finder proved to be Geralt. Along the way, the story had featured characters plagued by greed, ambition unfulfilled, and the longing for freedom and change. Alas, the Witcher alone proved fortunate in this tale, for he finally found what he had set out to seek. Alright, is my house ready to revisit? It is. Let's go back home. Okay, so what's our closest fast travel? I guess it's up there. Arthok Palace ruins. To the north! This way. That inn is so subtle. Oh, what's angry at me? Not you. Go away. No one likes you. What did I say? No one likes you. Get out of here. Yeah, bleed some more, plant. You make no sense. That's why you had to die. Okay. We're off to Corvo Bianco, which is here. Look at all the icons. They're like overlapping each other. There's too many. Oh, and I wish to see the guest room. I believe the guest room's up here. Oh, yeah. Definitely improved. More pillows. That always means better. More pillows.
Renovations coming along all right?
Very well indeed, sir. At this rate, Corvo Bianco will soon be restored to its former glory.
Ever play Gwent?
Up for a few rounds of Gwent, BB?
Oh, with great pleasure, sir. Ready?
Let's play.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
I'm getting your butt whooped by the crones on New Game Plus and Death March. It takes forever to bring their health down. I keep getting one shot by the crone. The uppercuts coming out of the water. Yeah, the crone fight is rough. Let's play his monster deck.
I'm a witcher, so monsters.
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
Strong.
Feeling lucky today. Use your strongest.
At your service, sir.
Strong,
Well then.
BB.
Let us play.
Alright, let's see if our Skellige deck can hang. Monsters can be tough. Biting Frost, definitely holding on to that. Commander's Horn, Mardrome. We got one Berserker. Oh, we got 3 of the long ships. That is nasty. And Olaf. I don't... Oh, and we got the Bard. I guess I'll re-roll the Horn. Yeah. I don't know, though. I guess the Berserkers are pretty good. Alright, I'll re-roll the Horn. Hjalmar. Not bad. I don't know if I want this Mardrome, but I guess I do. They're okay. If I could get another Berserker, that'd be fantastic, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Guess I could... I might re-roll Olgierd. I might regret it, but you know what? Let's do it. Re-roll Olgierd. And I regret it. Okay. Mistakes were made. Okay, well. I guess we'll start off with... Let's throw Hjalmar in there. Skellige leader card is passive. You don't have to activate it. It's active all game. Yeah, but is that active for both of us? Or just for me? Alright, we are playing a monster deck, so we probably should win when we can. How do I want to do this? I want him to commit. Alright, let's put Olaf here. Alright, committed the crones. Unfortunately, none of those were in his hand, so he's still at 7 cards. Alright, well, we're definitely going to go with the Biting Frost this round, so the real question is, how am I going to delay? I guess we could do a rain just to burn some time. Although, is that really what we want? Yeah, I suppose so. Even if it doesn't work out, we'll have stalled enough to get some more cards out from him. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Get that Commander's Horn out of there. Alright, let's go with a Frost. Unless I want to burn a little bit more time, but no, I think we're good. So we'll use the Frost. Wow, played the vampires? What are you doing, BB? Why would you do that? That was a terrible decision. I'm just gonna pass. If he wants to play 2 more cards, have fun. He like burned all of his good stuff. He's got like nothing left. Whatever, he can have the first round. He's got 3 cards left. What is he gonna do? He decoys out that. That doesn't help him much. Decoys out another one. Also doesn't help him much. Yeah, he's toast. He's got no chance. Opponent's turn. What's he gonna do? Just play Crone. It's not gonna do much for him. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right, he had it in his hand. Well, now he's really screwed. So I guess, let's see, what's the best way to do this? I don't think the Berserker's gonna give me enough, so I guess we would play 2 ships. One ship. Ship. Yep, that'll do. All right, well, I'm gonna beat him. Oh, that's right. I always forget you get the 2 free cards at the end too. I don't know how I managed to always forget that. But yeah, he got smoked. He got smoked. He played that terribly, though. I'm a little disappointed in BB after that. Oh, wow, those Berserkers are 15? Oh, I did not realize that. Still wouldn't have been the right choice, but I didn't realize they're that high. Victory!
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Think we could do some renovating?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
The grounds, be nice to improve those.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
But of course. And have you anything specific in mind, sir?
Could use a grindstone to sharpen my swords.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
1,000 gold, order a grindstone.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So long.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
All right. We got a sharpening stone coming. So, what are we going to do now? I guess we could get our last bit of Grandmaster gear. Or diagrams, rather. There's the Manticore gear. Yeah, I guess we may as well. Only once in his life had Geralt ever seen armor made from diagrams hailing from the school of the Manticore. What's more, said suit had been incomplete, and truth be told, the worse for wear. So when the opportunity arose to assemble Manticore gear, and at a Grandmaster level to boot, the Witcher did not hesitate a moment before setting off in search of what was required. Go to the ruins of Bastoy Prison. Where is that? Over here. What else have we done over here? Not much. I don't remember this outpost. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. Maybe not. What's this? The Rio Canes outpost. The second most popularly cultivated plant in Tucson, the first being the grapevine, of course, is the olive tree. It is mainly grown for its olives, which are pressed for their oil, but is also prized among woodcarvers, the unquestionably most cherished tree in the region. however, is the Beauclair oak, which is used in the making of wine barrels. And the most important place in Toussaint for the processing of this tree is the Rio Canes woodcutters outpost. Yeah, I don't know if I actually do remember this place. I do remember that cave. That's where those brothers, like, had to all meet to make the still or something like that. Like, pieces of a still were all over the place. I don't remember this lake at all. Abandoned site. Yeah, why am I not remembering this that much? And that's where the witch is, right? Or no? Oh, we got monster nest there that I didn't take care of. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just go there. Maybe once I go, we'll recognize the place. Oh, and I can't fast travel from the map. I have to go to the signpost. Yeah, this is... Okay, this is the place I thought, but the description threw me off. This guy was like doing lightning stuff on his rooftop and got zapped or something. Or he was doing some sort of experiment, right? Or maybe... No, maybe not. I thought this was the place. Well, whatever.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
We're going to the prison. Yeah, aren't we... We're near the tree that was bleeding and we had to go to the witch. But we didn't agree to, like, sign over our soul, essentially. I can't remember what it was, but something about, like, she would always know where I was or something. I wouldn't be able to, like, oppose her or something, and we didn't agree to it. Or no, she wanted to lock on my hair for some reason. I was like, no. But yeah, I think that was around here. Alright, this place is locked up tight. Anything out back? Not really. I do hear little feet skittering about. I wonder if they're Kiki-moras. Those dirty Kiki-moras. Now. Right near whatever this is. Let's go check it out. Oh, it sounds nasty. What is that? Troll? Cyclops? Hello, it's Cyclops. Oh, he's weak. Poor guy, I kind of feel bad. Area liberated.
I've half a mind to kiss you.
I would not be
I've a
opposed.
daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
First she wanted to kiss me, then she wants to give me her
Jump is
daughter.
like a
Make up
leg.
your mind, lady.
You can always get a new one.
You're the Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Dog Diddle.
What's wrong with that, dude?
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
What's this? Unsent letter. To be delivered personally to Damien de la Tour. Dear Commander, we, the undersigned, turn to you with a polite request to provide protection to our humble settlement on Cooper's Slope, for we live in fear of acts of rampage and destruction on the part of giants descending from Mount Gorgon. As recently as a week ago, one such giant attacked our Cooper's workshop, destroyed our yard, stole one of the barrels, and put it on his head, as if donning a helm. Heedless to our warnings that this contradicted the item's intended use and might lead to unpredictable side effects, it then fled towards the Sansvator River. The Ducal paper pushers refuse to believe our words, and we are afraid those monsters will kill us all in our sleep. We thank you in advance for considering our humble plea. Amelia, Carol, Jacob, Gregor, and Caroline. Okay, I think that's it. Now this actually does go through, but just kind of to nowhere. But now I'm curious, like, what is up this trail?
We're the Sabermans! What's your stones?
Is there anything interesting over here? Just kind of goes on. Never mind. We found the edge of the world. No Gorgon Hills for us.
Is it over then?
Or no Mount Gorgon. We're in the Gorgon Hills. Wow, that is some blue water. Look at that. Now, what's this little building over here? It's part of a wall? Alright, well, we found the Bastoy prison ruins, where apparently our diagrams are.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here.
Wow, this place must have gone out of business a long time ago. There's hardly anything left. What's this? Oh! What the heck was that? Whoa! Oh, it's... Whoa! What the heck? What is this? Ow? Alright, that looks like a vampire to me. Oh, she pushed me. Oh, she is fast. She's laughing at me. Ha ha! It's not trying to bring the torch. I was trying to bring out this crossbow. She's so quick. Got her. Not quick enough. Hey, get off of me! Yeah, that's right. That witcher blood don't taste so good, do it? Alright, so she clearly got this person. Clerk's diary and an old key. Fragment of a journal soiled with blood and spinal fluid. It portended to be just another day as a clerk at the Ducal Treasury. Start the morning with baguette and camembert, then shuffle some parchments and head for home before dusk. Today, however, the normal order of things was disturbed, dramatically. I came across a highly interesting note in the archives, and along with it, a key. The key is the more interesting find because according to what I could decipher from the dust-covered scribblings on the note, It opens a chest full of gold coins, but I'm getting ahead of myself. While doing some routine straightening of the files, I found a report outlining procedures for the reform of Bastoy Prison, orders straight from Duke Henry Grass. We all are aware how badly this experiment ended, for the ruins of that prison to this day frighten any potential tourists with their battered skeletons and legends about howling spirits of the murdered guards. Yet I did not know that hiding among the abandoned ruins there was a chest, and that its key was lying right under my nose. The chest supposedly contains crowns meant for the purchase of books and rations for the inmates of Bastoy. One of the clerks employed here at the time committed a sin of omission and sent the chest to the warden without the key. Yet perhaps that was for the best? The warden was impaled and the guards all skinned alive, meaning those degenerates would have also got their hands on the chest, had he received the key. As it is, might the chest still be there, unopened? Folks say a curse has fallen on that place, a dark power brought down by the bestiality of the murders it beheld. But folk also say an Ophiri will became Emperor of Nilfgaard and herald the end of the world. So there's not much point giving any of such jabbering much credence. The Toussaint Prison Experiment. Wandering about the slopes of Mount Gorgon, Geralt came upon some grim, foreboding ruins. He set about exploring them and nearly tripped over a corpse. As always, he searched the body for a journal or letter that could shed some light on the circumstances of the individual's death. This time, too, this routine paid off. He found a journal and a key. The journal detailed an unsuccessful experiment that had resulted in Bastoy Prison being destroyed. The Witcher also learned of a chest full of gold that remained hidden within the ruins. Alright, well, let's just keep focusing on our Manticore gear. What's this? Notes on a death row convict. The sun is now rising. I shall make use of its light to write this letter before they come to take me to the gallows. I do not know who shall read it, or indeed if anyone shall. Perhaps I am writing only to myself, to cast this out before my execution and cleanse my heart. Yes, I killed him. Until now, I have lied in an attempt to avoid punishment. I still believe he deserved death for what he did to me. Did I do wrong? Perhaps. Yet he was most assuredly a bad man, one who deserved death. The gods shall make the final judgment, and they shall deliver the sentences, mine and his. I hear the guard's steps. May the gods watch over my soul. Okay. I love how there's drugs in this prison. Like, even after all this time. Librarian's memoirs. I embezzled and I stole. I admit this, and I am ashamed of my actions. But what was I to do? My salary as a scribe was so laughably meager I was reduced to borrowing coin from my mother. I was a thief, but I also did a great deal of good for the palace library, who secured the import of such tomes as the Lives of the Prophets, De Hemorrhoidibus, The Art of Midwifery for Maidens, and many others. The palace library has me to thank for the storehouse of all knowledge needed for a merry and satisfied life, and other rare tomes, such as Speculum Aureum, and De Larvis Senesis et Figuris Camesis, I guess. Theft and embezzlement mean nothing. A man's true value shows in the manner in which he treats books. And then there's a work order diagram for Toussaint. Oh, this was the chest. Oh, that was it. The Toussaint Prison Experiment. Work order diagram for Toussaint Ducal Guard Captain's armor and Toussaint Ducal Guard Captain's trousers. Order for the reorganization and reform of Bastoy Prison to the Warden. By decree of His Illustrious Grace, Duke Henry III, Jacques Olex, Warden of Bastoy Prison, is required to implement the following reforms. 1. Dismiss half of the prison's guard staff. 2. Forbid the use of corporal force against the inmates. 3. Discontinue punishment by dark cells, limited rations, and flogging. 4. Permit the prisoners to possess private property. 5. Allow prisoners to walk at will around the penitentiary grounds. 6. Purchase, using the included funds, victuals of the finest quality, and hire a teacher to instruct in reading and writing and purchase any equipment necessary for said instruction. His illustrious Grace Duke Henry III believes these changes, based on models popular in the more civilized lands of the South, will result in a lowering of the rate of crime in all the duchy, by showing young offenders a pathway to a new life. Junior Clerk, Philip Jordi Simbardo. Alright, let's look at that completed quest. All the way down in the T's. The Toussaint Prison Experiment. The journal detailed an unsuccessful experiment that had resulted in Bastoy Prison being destroyed. The Witcher also learned of a chest full of gold that remained hidden within the ruins. Geralt located the chest. The key he had found with the journal worked like a charm. So the Witcher scooped up the gold and ran off to spend it. Oh, Geralt. He loves his gold. Alright, so... now what? Up here, maybe? No? There must be a way inside. Oh, what's that? How do I get up there? Right here. Diagram, Manticore steel sword in a prisoner's journal. 30 Burke, 1201. My fellow captive, Merton, who for so many months kept his neck stiff, mocked my faith in Lebiota and praised the joys of a riotous life, today broke down completely. He admitted he had wasted his God's-given time on pleasures of the flesh, and all that he had to show for it were chains and indignities. I tried to lift his spirits, to tell him there is another path, that he can cast off his past habits and devote his life to Lebiota and his teachings. For now, my counsels have fallen on deaf ears, but I believe he will one day convert and listen to the truth. A legible entry. 17 Lamas, 1202. It is shocking how pleasantly I now converse with Merton. It beggars belief to think we once could not bear each other's presence. He is a man transformed. Metamorphosed. I think that's how that's pronounced. Metamorphosed. I feel he has accepted his new path. He devours greedily all I tell him about Lebiota and his teachings. What a rapture it is that, in this dank and dark dungeon, the prophet sent me a sinner and gave my life meaning. Blotted entry. 43 Blythe, 1203. It is over. Merton has served his sentence and left these accursed dungeon walls. The teachings which I have tried to pass on to him during these last dozen months have clearly taken root. Merton has vowed to go on a pilgrimage, which will let him cast off his old ways and open the doors for a new life. As I advised, he will go first to the cave where Lebiota received enlightenment, and on whose walls he carved 4 of his great truths. I hope the aura of that place will help Merton, as it has helped many before him, achieve cleansing and gain strength to continue his pilgrimage on to his next station, which I advised him should be rest illegible.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebiota was supposed to have hunkered down in Paris. That's my next destination.
Oh, is that cave I've been to? No. Oh, wow, that cave's way over here. I see. Near the spoon lady. Okay. Well, I don't have a fast travel nearby. That's unfortunate. I guess I have one at the cave. That's my best bet. Well, cave and the other look equidistant. Actually, you know, I want to see what's in this lake. I must know. I must know. Oh, you have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, Claire? Blueberry has that as well. Really? That's strange? It's quite rare? Hers isn't like... There's like levels to it. Hers isn't like... particularly bad, but she has the like... crazy flexibility in some of her joints. Actually kind of saved her when she sprained her foot. Like, if I had done that, I would have broken my foot in like half. She somehow, I don't even know how this is possible because I don't have like any flexibility in my body. But she somehow like landed on the top of her foot and then put all of her weight on the top, which sprained it really bad. But the doctor was saying like, yeah, if you didn't have Ehlers-Danlos, like, you would have done some serious damage. All right, so we've got these stones here with this. Oh, you can read these. No man can be called good who does not share his prosperity with others. Generosity is required for dignity in life and peace in death. I wonder if these are Lebioda's teachings. Valor does not make one good, yet how many good men have you met in your life's journey who were cowards? Those who possess valor do not hesitate to stand against the majority, no matter what the consequences. There are many traits which bear witness to a man's true nature. Compassion is what separates men from beasts. Whoever feels sympathy for his fellow man will never turn a blind eye to misfortune. He will instead always stand in defense of the wronged. Honor cannot be purchased. Honor also cannot be sold, for its value is greater than all the treasure in the world. Yet one can lose it, and whoever does so shall have sullied his name for all eternity. A truly honorable man always stands behind his actions, faces every challenge, and refuses to lie. Wisdom is a virtue which one should strive to cultivate throughout one's life. For it is impossible to be wise, or for it is impossible to be so wise one cannot become even wiser. The wise know this as we journey through life, and we should seek to make wise choices. Remember, wise choices are not those which make our lives easier or simpler. Often, they make them more complicated, but always they make us better. Interesting. Yeah, I think those are Lebioda's teachings. You cough and your knee dislocates. She can dislocate her hip, like, really easily. It's quite disturbing. But I think that's the only thing. Oh, it's a hermit. Hello.
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
All right. As usual, we explore in this game and we find things. What was this one called again? I just saw it. Oh, there can only be one. Upon a notice board in Toussaint, Geralt spotted a mysterious notice oh, this is the test of virtue. Oh, let's do this later. I want to get these diagrams. Upon a notice, well, we're here. I'll do it now. Upon a notice board in Toussaint, Geralt spotted a mysterious notice inviting all who dared to undergo a test of virtue. All who wished to face the challenge, clearly to their character above all, were to find their way to an isle upon Loch C'est-la-Vie. Our Witcher found the notice intriguing enough that he resolved to see what the test entailed.
happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on the shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
This
I knew it.
my favorite part of the test.
My favorite part of the test. I like this guy. Oh wow, he's weak though. Hermit, you need some more health, buddy.
This is the last test.
Oh, that doesn't look good. It's chasing me! Get him! Whoa!
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Embodiment of the 5 virtues. Be given erendite by the Lady of the Lake. Sweet. I hope it's good. Oh, character entry.
Wonderful.
Oh. And then I fell in. Alright, so we got 2 character entries, I think. Let's see. Yep, Lady of the Lake. Geralt had first encountered the Lady of the Lake when his search for what had been stolen from Kaer Morhen took him to the village known as Murky Waters. There, a mysterious female being dwelled in the murky depths of the village's namesake waters. Wait, what? That sentence didn't seem right. There, a mysterious female being dwelled in the murky depths of the village's namesake waters and watched over the residents living on the shores. Okay. Such was their esteem for their underwater guardian, they erected a monument in her honor. The Lady of the Lake once had many knights in her service, but they had all died, as valiant knights tend to during campaigns in far-off lands. She now lived in near solitude, so was glad to accept Geralt's company, the Witcher being someone she liked and respected. Once the Witcher had believed the Lady of the Lake was some kind of local goddess, but their reunion at Lac C'est-la-Vie made him realize she did not dwell only in murky waters. Instead, the Lady of the Lake calls home any place where virtue and chivalry are honored. The Hermit at Lac C'est-la-Vie. The hermit who lived on the Isle of Lac C'est-la-Vie had become the guardian of the duchy's 5 principal virtues. This virtuous man watched over the boulders on which the virtues had been engraved and put any knights who came by through a trial to prove they embodied them. When the Witcher arrived at the isle and met with the hermit, it seemed to him it was not their first encounter. Only later did he find out how right he was. The hermit turned out to be the Lady of the Lake, a mysterious being whom Geralt had once met in murky waters. After Geralt passed the hermit's trials, the holy man changed form and showed him his true face, then bestowed upon Geralt a gift, the sword Erendite. Speaking of the sword, is it good? Wow, it's got a lot going on here. All right, so it's a silver sword, 522 to 638 damage, which is... Whoops, how do I do the compare again? Which is slightly higher damage. Each blow generates charges, which increase sword damage by 10%. Whoa! Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's... Wait, what? What? Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage. Damage is increased by 0 to a maximum of 10, increasing along with your character's level. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Oh, it's giving me the count. I see. So we can raise this up to 10. So really, we can only raise it by 10. That's, it's okay. I guess it does increase with the character's level, but either way, the whole, like, it gets better by 10% for each charge, for each blow, that's gonna do some crazy damage. All right, we're definitely using this. It's funny, some YouTubers' idea of a walkthrough, when I click one, I don't want to see someone enter cheats. Really? Someone was cheating on their walkthrough? That's interesting choice. Ah, crap. What was that quest called? Oh, there can only be one. I just remembered. You'd think I'd remember that. That's a very distinct quest name. Reference. The Witcher met a hermit. The Witcher met a hermit, threw down the gauntlet, brazenly challenging Geralt to a duel. After a fierce and beautiful fight, Geralt defeated the hermit. The Witcher was then greatly surprised to learn the man was in fact the Lady of the Lake in disguise, a woman Geralt had encountered long past on his path. As the hermit had promised, the lady bestowed upon Geralt the legendary sword called Erendite. Oh, plus 9 to 11 per level? What? Is this thing just gonna one-shot everything? That's obscene. Okay. Wow, this thing could be straight up broken. I like broken stuff, but if this is as broken as it seems, that might be a bit much. Anyways, we'll find out soon. Oh, you're out of here, Orange? Have a good one. Forest. Oh, the Fisher King. I thought I said the Forest King. Like, who's the Forest King? So bosses scale with the sword? That seems odd, but okay. Anyway, oh, that's not what I want. Why did it switch my quest? All right, so where's this cave again? It was way in the southeast, I think. Yep, near the Termes Palace ruins. All right, well, I guess that's where we're going. Oh, and this is... Or no? I can't remember. I'm getting confused on this map for some reason, but anyways, let's go. Whoa! Oh, hello! Alright, so I can see the charges building, so it's at 3 charges that quickly. It's got 40% extra damage now. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Like, okay, you can't put runes in it. Big whoop. You get 50% bonus damage in like no time at all. Well, if you're starting this DLC and you want to be as powerful as possible quickly, go get this sword. That hermit fight was quite easy. Hello. I guess he's just gonna leave. All right, have a good life. Oh wait, nope. You changed your mind? You're back. Oh, another one. Oh, what happened to my quit? We found our cave. A little dark in here. Let's get a torch.
Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too.
Ah, the pilgrimage site. Verily I say unto you, give alms to the poor, yet deposit not a whole watermelon upon a beggar's lap, but merely half, lest the beggar's joy strike him with apoplexy. Lebiota, blessed be thy name. Please let my son Julian reach Kovir safely. Let him find the little lady at last, one well-born and with ample tracts of land. Pascal. Text smeared. And may Jean-Luc be struck down and his bowels devoured by cholera, for he is a lecher and a harlot's brood like few others. Bastien. The quest list for this sword is absurdly long, though? Oh? Oh, so I apparently did the 5 virtues. What? Like, do you remember what they were? I'm kind of curious. Remember to seek moderation in all things, in drink and victuals and the pleasures of the flesh. For whosoever shall abuse these pleasures shall awake the next morn in great pain, with a pounding head and a wilted member. Do not unto thy neighbor what thou thyself deemest unpleasant, unless thy neighbor hath done thee sorely wrong, and rife with vileness were his deeds. Please bless Mummy with good health, great Lebiota. Make her well and make her never get so awful pissed again. Antoinette. Oh, great Lebioda, make my fields yield bounties and save them from floods and drought. But only my fields, mind you. My neighbor has had enough luck of late. Gaston. Hey, Rooster. Welcome to the stream. Thou shalt always speak the truth, unless the truth is not well served by being spoken, in which case, thou shalt lie. Lebioda is totally the bro god. Like, you can find this stuff in a dorm, I swear. Let me be beautiful, shapely, alluring, and always youthful. And may lice gnaw at that strumpet Maria's fat hiney. Babette. Text smeared. Already asked Melatelli. I've been to the druids and nothing, so maybe you, great Lebioda, will hear my prayer. I want to be old, ugly, and fat, for I'm sick and tired of staring at all these fair folk. They're as dull as ditch water. I, at least, aspire to be interesting. Quentin. Merton's prayer. 7 Feline 1203. Bless me with strength, that I may never falter. Bless me with grace, that I may never doubt. Bless me with fortitude of spirit, that I may leave behind the old and embrace the new with courage. I, Merton, a member of the Guild of Witchers named after the Manticore, begin this day my pilgrimage. Here in this very cave where for 23 days and 23 nights, Lebioda fasted and meditated. I vowed to atone for my sins, to walk the path of redemption, and rid myself of all that ties me to my old life, so that I may stand proudly among the disciples of the highest and proclaim myself a new man. I shall thus now journey to the temple of Lebioda, to meet with the great beggar, a sage who has pondered the pearls of Lebioda more than any else in this sad vale of tears. I shall listen to his counsel and follow his guidance on my road to absolution.
There we are. Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
Alright, so Lebioda has a temple around here, apparently. One thing you did, I remember, is you tipped the kid $5 for giving you the message. Oh, really? If you don't tip him, you're just screwed? You can't get the sword? Oh, wow. I'm glad I wasn't in a bad mood that day. Like, screw you, kid. Get out of here. Oh, wow. Okay, so he went way down here, and then he went to the temple next. Oh, which is where we constructed the giant statue. Really? There's no fast travel over there? They hate fast travel, apparently. Well, screw it. On the way, we'll see something new. We'll go over there. Actually, no, we'll see all this stuff. Let's go over here. Yeah, near the witch's place. Alright, so we'll go to Fox Hollow. So we need to go back to the Termes Palace ruins. Would you really be screwed, though, if you didn't give the kid the money? Because that would suck. There's got to be another way. You just lost your dinner? Huh? How'd you lose your dinner? Alright, well, we're going to Fox Hollow. I didn't realize how close that witch was to Fox Hollow. I think I read this before. Yeah, we did. Oh, I wonder if he means he like threw up. I think he's been sick recently. I hope you're feeling better, Colin, if you're still here. My mind went to like silly places, like a fox came by his windowsill and like took off with his plate of meat. Or a raccoon snuck into the house and stole his almonds. I don't know why he's having almonds for dinner. The meat made a lot more sense.
Light the fire! We need reinforcements! What?
Yeah, we may as well use the oil. I guess we don't technically need it, but we like damage. Whoa! Jeez. Got stuck in that animation. Oh, somebody got me good.
You killed him! You son of...
There are a couple of ways to get East Virtue, but technically you could screw yourself, huh? You could exhaust all of the potential ways to get a Virtue and then no sword for you. Then you show up to the test and they're like, get out of here. Stupid Geralt. You could have been nice, but you chose not to be. No sword for you. Wet letter smelling of soap. Balastro, you and your rat-diddled helpers deserve 100 hard flogs to your bare bums for what you got up to last night. I ordered you to prepare edible fare for our band. After eating that stew you made, even Amara, who drinks pickle juice by the quart and washes it down with rancid goat milk, was spurting out both ends. What'd you put in there, dog diarrhea? If any of you steps anywhere near the pots again, I'll chop your heads off myself. Tomorrow I want to see your whole sodding kitchen crew by the river. You're going to wash our Hans's dung-stained knickers till your knuckles bleed. Loth. I mean, you guys don't cook with dog diarrhea? It's my secret ingredient. This cave seems so random. Tulisen's Caves. Well, we got some people in here. Oh, is this a Hans? It might be.
But move.
Well, let's get some new oil. I think this is a Hans.
I'll take him from the neck.
Spare the Shelmar as a virtue? Well, I didn't do that. Oh, ow. Retreat. All right, we're back in it. Get out of there, Geralt. All right, where's that archer? There you are.
Let's ride.
Crikey, is that Witcher? He slaughtered Starling's dragons and...
Maybe not a Hans. Doesn't seem like enough enemies. Really? Wait, if you choose to murder him, you're not getting the sword? But I did choose to murder him. Well, you're wrong on that one, nerd, because I did. You have gotten incorrect information. Who knew that decision was going to be so important, though? I just didn't want him to suffer. So I put him out of his misery. Oh, well, we do have more enemies up here. Maybe this is a Hans or whatever.
Take him alive!
Like an archer up there.
You can't me! The hiccups!
I like how they all have the hiccups.
We shan't go as easily as Four Fingers Hudson. Faster! Faster! Take cover! Leviosa sweeping wounds!
Okay, there must be other ways to get compassion virtue then. I saved him in my playthrough because I had a guide open. Yeah, I mean, that would have sucked if we had been knocked out of that. But that, you know, this is the problem with one of the problems with my live streams is that, you know, there's so many people that make guides that definitively say things that they have not tested. And then that just becomes the truth, which gets echoed everywhere. And it's just so often wrong. So, like, people will try to help me, but they'll give me, like, really bad information, which isn't their fault. It's just, you know, what's available. But it happens all the time. Because I want to find, you know, I want to have that nice balance of, like, I'm actually playing the game and doing things that I think are cool to do, but at the same time, I don't want to miss any trophies or, you know, screw up. So it's hard to find that balance. Alright, my swords just keep getting obliterated on their durability. It's just kind of weird. I don't know why that's happening so much. Like, actually, this game was a perfect example. Like, I got so much bad information playing this game. Alright, so I guess this is just a big bandit hideout, really? It's not more than that? I don't know.
You slew Starling's Kraken! Now I'll slay you! Let us kill! Let us murder! Life is beautiful! Death even! Oh!
Oh, over encumbered already? Holy crap. All right. Drop a bunch of this. Actually, if you guys want another example of what I'm talking about, because I run into this all the time, I was trying to figure something out on Avatar and it wasn't working. And I was like, well, let me see what other people are doing, because like I'm trying everything and it's clearly not working. And like some other people had like sort of figured it out, but it was inconsistent. But then that just like became truth. Like, oh, this is how this is done. And then I eventually figured it out. And as far as I can tell, I'm gonna be the only person on the entire internet who actually understands how to do this thing on Avatar. It's not a big deal, but it's just, you know. I've just seen this so many times where like the prevailing strategy or theory or whatever on YouTube is completely wrong, but then everybody thinks that that's true. Oh, I guess this is a haunt. This one's way easier.
Why the bum sweat did you come here? Come on, come here.
Come here. Come fight me.
You stand no chance against us.
This guy's annoying.
Come on.
You don't need to be correct, you just need to be louder. No, barely, you just have to be first. That's how this works. As long as you're first, it's all good. That's also why so many of them just parrot each other. One person figures it out, and then every single site will say literally the exact same thing. They all just copy each other. Loth's Diary. Most entries cannot be deciphered. Some pages are smeared with grease and ink blots. Day 143. Now that's what they call popularity. They've been coming in droves lately to join our haunts. In fact, I've had to start turning some away. Sadly, most of the newcomers are dung-booted jelly diddlers. Send that lot to demand coin from a caravan, and even the horses would soil themselves laughing. That's why I put Carlo in charge of drilling the new recruits. He's pitched camp to the south of Lynx Crag, that rock where the witch lives. I despise such old wenches like plaguey vapors and would gladly fix up a pyre for her, but after what happened at the Cutterin estate, bet my own danglies that was her doing. So we'd best leave her be. Day 167, it's decided. Within 2 sundowns, everyone's going to be talking about my band's ride through Fox Hollow. My lads deserve some fun, and there are plenty of men to gut and wenches to diddle there. So we're in for quite a ball. Rumor going around claims clay pots grow from the ground in those parts. If it's true, perhaps I'll gather up a gaggle of those peasants, put them to work digging up that pottery, and we'll open up shop. Every organization's got to stay nimble and agile these days. So we'll pivot. Instead of slaughtering merchants and knights, we'll sell teapots. Day 182. Felt like my spirit was trying to crawl out my bum. That's how badly our kitchen crew botched our last batch of victuals. When knights errant attacked us after that, not a man among us was strong enough to hold a sword. We've got to get our hands on a real cook. Only thing more dangerous than an imbecile with a sword is an imbecile in charge of a cooking pot. Perhaps a quick raid of the cockatrice? Fisherman's chatter would be a pleasant change after all this stewed a dog doo-doo. What's in here? Diagram Virolidin blade. Okay. Tucson Ducal Guards officer's boots. Tucson Color Guardsman's trousers. I guess this is a back exit. Interesting. Hans's reign of terror has ended. You've destroyed a Hans's base and killed its leader. Once again, there's no way you're gonna read that in time. But things have happened. We should have another blacksmith that can buy up a bunch of our swords. Or weapons, I should say. Or maybe we don't this time. This one doesn't get one? Maybe not. Alright, so we've taken out 3 Hanses. I wonder if there's even any left. Maybe we got them all. Oh, little bummer that there's no blacksmith here.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All is in order.
Oh well. Not the end of the world. No, I don't know. There's some, like, carpenter dudes up here. Hey, there is an armorer. Sweet. What's this?
Seems you did our work for us.
If it was your job to exterminate them, yeah, I did.
They were like an ulcer on Toussaint's derriere. Loath half-breed. The most cankerous of them all.
Who was this Loth?
This Loath half-breed. Part elf?
You might have had a look before you tore out his innards. He was called half-breed. Rumored to be half-elf. But in truth, who knows? Besides, how is one to know a half-elf? By one normal ear? One pointy? I've no notion.
Probably right.
You mean they really have 2 different ears?
No, you really don't know a thing about them.
Wanted to look at your wares.
Mind if I have a look at your goods?
Be my guest. I've top-notch armor. But as an expert, you'll see that for yourself.
Alright, buy all my crap. Dahlia, we'll keep a hold of that just in case. But I can't see that ever getting used instead of the other thing. Alright, now where's that box of not box, but the bag of weapons that I dropped? Because I want all of those. Farewell.
So long.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Lothar breeds hands. Now, that was a mean bunch of knowledge.
Oh yeah, this is gonna give us some money. Oh, actually not as many as I thought.
Welcome back, Witcher.
Mind if I have a look at your goods?
Be my guest. I've top-notch armor. But as an expert, you'll see that for yourself.
Buy all this crap. Okay. We're up to 107,000 now. Just a wee bit. Let's see, anything else I could sell him? We do seem slightly weighed down. What's this? Cade Merkvid Blunders? Or Blinders, rather, not Blunders. Same as what I've got, just different look. It's not that heavy, but we'll sell it. Alright, nothing here I really want to sell. Unless it's heavy. No, not at all. Well, a little bit. You can have my silver. Anything else that's a little on the heavier side? Otherwise, we'll just hold on to these just in case. Yeah, they're all light. Still something is weighing me down that wasn't before. Not sure what. Oh, what about these tankards? Gold mug, we'll sell those. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Farewell.
So long.
you bested all our knights at the tourney. Must have mountain-sized stones, eh?
Mountain-sized stones,
The guard
indeed.
brings peace to our domains. Flaunt its
It's hard to
ring,
just
brought
walk
it
around with these stones.
All is in order.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
I could dismantle, but like, what for? I don't need any of those supplies, so I don't know. I could, not sure why. Okay. So we actually, I feel like we made quite a bit of progress tonight. We cleared out 2 haunts. We saw quite a bit on the map, actually. Yeah, like, we're actually kind of getting there. Kind of snuck up on us, but I feel like there's actually not that much left. Most of the north's been done. There's a, you know, we're about to knock out the northwest. A couple locations over here in the west. The south, we've got a handful. The east, we got a lot more in the east we haven't seen. But either way, we made a bunch of progress tonight. It's good stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. So the schedule for next week, Tuesday will be on Horizon Forbidden West, doing the DLC. Friday will be the last stream for Dishonored 2, or at least it should be. And then we'll be back here on The Witcher next Sunday. Thank you all for coming. Hope you had fun. And I will see you all